Alright folks, I am out front of a ship service location, in this case on Aquila City, and around the corner my ship is docked. If you remember, I picked this up the other day. This is the shield breaker. It needs a coat of paint, because right now it's a mishmash of white and red and all sorts of other stuff. So I figured I needed to learn how to paint my ship, so I just spent the last hour learning how to do that. And I actually wanted to do a tutorial video on this for those of you who might not know how to paint your ship and how to change the colors on all of your ships.
Your ship's not half bad.
I know it's not half bad. Thank you very much, technician. So the first thing you need to do is any starport you're located in, find the ship service NPC. It's on every spaceport, and come in here, talk to them.
Hey, what can I do for you?
Say I'd like to view and modify my ships.
Okay, no problem.
Now I'm doing this on the Xbox Series X, so I don't know what the mouse and keyboard controls are. Somewhere in the title or the description it'll say that this is for the Xbox. But here we can see my ship. It is a mismatch of all sorts of different things. Some people might be okay with that. I am not. So we're going to be coming in here and changing everything. Now, I didn't find this out until towards the end of my training session. There was a big button right in my face that I didn't see until the very end, and I went, oh my god, herp derp. So let's talk about all of this. So first and foremost, if you look at something like this, this is a big ship and there are a lot of moving parts. So if we go into the ship builder here by hitting X, we're going to come in here and we're going to start to see that, oh my god, there are dozens of little bits and pieces, and you can come in here and change the colors on all of them. But there's also a beautiful button called Select All, which is the left bumper, which I didn't see. I was like, staring me right in the face, and I totally didn't see it. But the way to think about this is you can either come in here and do each individual piece, which may be good for those of you who want to fine-tune the detail of everything, because it's not perfect in one sense, and that is I'm going to open this up. So if we have this, what we need to do to open up the color adjustment, the tool for the color adjustments, is to left click down on the left thumbstick. So just click that down and it's going to bring up this color palette thing up at the top right. And we've got color 1, color 2, and color 3. Now that might sound simple at first until you realize that not everything has the same thing set up as color 1, 2, and 3. So each individual component has, like, you might think it would be obvious that here, as an example, color 1 is going to be the base coat of something, like the big part of it. And in this case, you would be right. Color 1 does in fact make up a big part of this. But if I were to go over to something, say, like this one right here, this piece right here, and open up the colors scheme here and start to change this, you're going to notice very quickly that, oh, hang on a second, it's actually not the major component for this one right here. It's a different, it's like the sides, but nothing else. And then if I were to accept that and come down to, say, this over here and select that, you'll notice that maybe it's different over here. It's the tops, not the sides. What? None of that seems coherent in the sense of, you know, maybe if all the vertical spaces were color 1, all the horizontals were color 2, and, you know, whatever. So it's, if you really want to fine-tune things and you want to say, you know, let's say I want to have lines that come down from this one, and I want to have, as an example, let's go back to this really quick, bring this back open. We could go back in here, and instead of using the hues, we could just go back to recents to get it back to its base color. And let's say maybe we look at, maybe it's color 2 that we want to look at for this one, because it's trim, right? So you might want to look at that. But maybe you don't want color 2 either. Maybe you want to do it to the color 3 section. Which, oh, okay, now we're adding trim colors here. That's the vertical side of this piece, right? That kind of matches up with the vertical side of the other one. Okay, so let's go ahead and do that. Let's go down here and go to recents and match that up to the last one, and then maybe go over here to the next one in line and pick this one and open it up and say, okay, let's go back to color 1, because this is the sides for this one, right? And we want it to match up like this, like so. And then, like, let's say, okay, now we're getting back to this one. Okay, what is color 1 on this one? No, I don't necessarily want that. So let's say no to that. What's color 2? Okay, that's trim. Might be possible. What is color 3? More trim? Well, how about we do color 3 and color 2 on this one? So that gives us the trim pieces that we want. Yeah? Click accept. And then we go over here to this one and say, well, on this one, let's see. Color 1 is... Yep, nope, don't want that. Color 2. That is the trim. And color 3 is more trim. Like, this is like fine details right here. If I can get the camera angle right. You see that? It's those squares right here. It's little details like that. So if you wanted to just be a trim element, you would do it like that. And so now if we came out here and scrolled out, you know, you've taken your time to manually manipulate 1, 2, and 3 all the way down your ship, figuring out exactly how you want the details to work. That's one way to do it. There's also the bulk way to do it, which is to go in here and say, okay, let's select all with the LB button. We've now selected the every single module in this ship. Now we're going to open up the color palette. And now we're going to go through here and we're going to start with color 1. And we're going to go through and say, I want all of the color 1 slots across this ship to be, you know, this. And I actually want to bring that brightness way down. Let's make it a black ship. Something like this. I want all of the color 1 slots to be black. As an example, I want all of the color 2 slots. Quick commercial break, everyone, to give a shout out to our first official guild officer, Babylonia, as well as all of the guild champions, and of course, all of the members who help keep me on the air full time. To join as a member, simply click that join button below and pick your tier, but you can also support with Super Chats on any live stream or premiere, or Super Thanks on any upload or YouTube short. Don't forget the Discord. Let's get back to the video. To be this dark gray. All right. Oops, I forgot to do this. Let's select that again. Select all color slots. And then all of the color 3, I need to be, you know, maybe that red. Now that doesn't look bad, other than, as I mentioned, it doesn't actually put all of the reds and the blacks, everything else in the same places. And you see that some components, like this module right here, has gold plating on it that you're never going to be able to get rid of, because that's just part of that engine. It comes with it. There's nothing we can do about it. So it is what it is. And same thing back in here. These have like a silvery goldish look to it. These have like a chrome on them, you know, metallic exterior. The weapons have like a white looking color. So only certain things can be changed on the color scheme. You can't do every last little thing. But in essence, if you look at it this way, let's get my ship into a better view here. That is one way to color your vessel. And I'm actually pretty happy with that. So I'm going to go ahead and accept that. I'm going to say accept. And now we're going to run back out. We're going to take a look at this bad boy and see what it looks like in real time. Excuse me, Barrett. Let's go check this out. Look at that. That's a little more respectable, everybody. I can dig it. She looks a little more normalized now instead of all the weird mismatches that were going on before. It's a big ship. If you haven't checked out the episode on how to get this ship, it's down there in the playlist. Check it out. It's called How to Get the Shield Breaker. It was pretty awesome picking up this ship, everybody. I was pretty excited, and it's been a beast so far. Like the auto turrets and everything else, like nothing has stood a chance against me in space combat since then. So anyway, hope you enjoyed. Hope this helped you figure out how to paint and decorate your ships. If you like the video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that bell icon so you never miss an update. Daily streams at 11 a.m. Don't forget the Discord. Check out all the other playlists, and of course, Join as a member to get access to the member-only videos, or drop a super thanks on this video as a way of saying thanks. Until next time, everybody, stay safe and happy flying in Starfield.